What's up, everybody? Joe Stroud here, intentional dating coach for men from Austin, Texas. But right now, I am touring Asia, currently in Bali, and I wanted to talk to you all about approaching women in real life because that's what I know you're all here to do. And one quick story I want to give you is last weekend, I approached in a bar 3 girls, all in a group. They're all over in the corner by themselves, just enjoying the music, whatever. I saw them, I go over and talk to them, and there's more than one of them that was pretty cute in the group. So I just go over and I said, hey, how's it going? How's y'all's night going? And all of them were just like kind of shocked, kind of stunned, not ready for it. This is actually very normal, no matter what country you're in. And most girls have a little bit of insecurity too. They're in shock, or they just don't know. Their guard needs to be let down. So you just got to open them up just a little bit, okay? This is the name of the game. Open them up, and then they will soften up and, start talking more to you. Maybe even start asking you questions. But I can't tell you how many times I've seen this where I talk to them, and they're just like deer in the headlights, frozen, don't know what to say. And then you just keep asking them questions. Hey, what's your name? Or pick one of them and like, hey, well, what's your name? And then she tells you, like, okay, cool, I'm Joe. Are you from here? Get past, the 3 first questions or whatever. And then trust your gut. A lot of knowing what to say is trusting your gut instinct of the situation. Comment about the environment that you're in. Do you like this kind of music? Is this your favorite type? Oh, I like all kinds of music. Oh, cool. Or no, I don't like this music. Or yes, I do. Boom, now you're talking about music. Maybe you notice something that they're wearing, notice something that they're looking at. It all starts there. And then from you can speak from I. I noticed that you're wearing this color, or this type of t-shirt. I noticed you have this tattoo which says, hey, you've been to Costa Rica. It says Pura Vida. That was another thing I saw on a girl one time, and it gave me an opener. I sat next to a girl in a coffee shop also recently, and I saw the name of the company that she was working for. It was a company that I did some work with previously. And I just say, hey, I couldn't help but notice you worked for, and I said the company name. And she was like, oh my God, yes. How did you know? And I was like, I just looked over. But anyway, I spoke from I. I noticed, hey, I was over there and I saw you over here. And I wanted to come say, hey. It's very simple. I noticed that you looked kind of bored. Maybe you could have used some company, I. And it's just going to help connect you and make a better connection. So point number 1 is most women will look a little bit stunned or deer in the headlights, shocked. They don't know what to do or say, like, oh my gosh, a guy just spoke to us. This is especially true if they're in a group, because they have this group mentality that you kind of have to break them out of. If you can isolate one of them, great. That's kind of what you want to do. If not, your best bet is get the number and get out of there and just be like, hey, let's meet another time. That's cool. Sometimes you can kind of linger around the group and still talk to her one-on-one, but she's going to kind of keep an eye on the group. There's many shades of gray here. But the second thing, by the way, if she's by herself, it's even better because she's just an open magnet to talk to people. Same for you. Same if you're by yourself. So sure, there's benefits of having a wingman, but if you're by yourself, it opens you up to be a total magnet. Because, and this is more of my style, but if I go out with guy friends as a wingman, and there's so many times where I've gone and talked to a group, a girl that I was interested in. She's got a cute friend, and my friend comes up to the group to talk, and they don't like my friend, so then they don't want to talk to me either, or it just kind of dies because of that. So if you're with a group, that's something that you're going to run into. It's got to be an easy matchup. It's got to all fit with the group, and it's hard to do sometimes. If you're by yourself, you don't have to find that fit all the time. So, yeah, I prefer to be out by myself. It's good to have a group, but then you split off and do side missions. Split off and you see a girl, then you go hit it off with that girl, and like a lot of times, if she's interested, she'll be like, "Who you here with? Do you have friends?" Blah blah blah. In really good scenarios, she'll be like, "Hey, do you have friends? Because my friends want to meet your friends." And then that's when you're like, "Yeah, that's my group right back there. Let's go." Boom, let's go. Anytime you have an opportunity to say, "Let's go," or "Let's do this," "Let's go to the dance floor," "Let's go to the next bar," "Let's go to the bar so I can buy you a shot," whatever. Let's. That is leading language. So, you have the group and you bring her back to the group. But, anyway, my first point is that a lot of women are going to be shocked, kind of deer in the headlights. Point number 2 is a lot of times they'll just be neutral. Meaning they're not going to be shocked. Like, they're kind of feeling you out for a second. It's all they're doing. They're just feeling you out. It doesn't mean you struck out. If she doesn't give you any energy yet, you just got to stay in there, stand in the fire, keep asking questions. It's a game of questions only until she opens up. Seriously, that's all it is. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen them just open up and soften. And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, okay, cool, blah, 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 what's your name, where are you from?" And then they start asking you the questions. And so, if you do that, and then there's not a single point where she asks the questions, get out of there, say, "Hey, have a good night." You know, smile it off. And then go to the next girl. Or, you know, let that build your confidence. A lot of you guys just need to build confidence. And you'll build confidence just by going for it, just by talking to women. Even if that girl's not interested in going on a date or even giving you her number, she will be nice to you, talk to you for a second. Go for that. Just go for that. Like, a lot of you guys need to start there and stop thinking about all this other stuff. Of like, what I say to do this and that? Don't worry about that. You need to sharpen the axe for, honestly, a few months. And get lots of data from all these girls you're going to talk to. And then hire a coach like me. Or start to work on your social skills in a more intentional way. Strategy and tactics. But for right now, most of you, just go out and start talking to women. Test out what I just told you here on this video. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of. And I've been in Bali for a couple weeks now, and I'm loving it. So stay tuned and follow for more. Don't forget to subscribe.